Well, hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our first ever Sparkle Gems Coffee Chat. I'm your host, Jill Ross. I'm so excited to get to be here with you guys live, or if you're watching the recording. Thanks for just taking the time. We over here at Park Lane are just a little bit excited about things that are going on, and we wanted to just take a minute and chat about it. So, Spill, what kind of coffee are we? What kind of what's your own? I'm too low down for you to see. Like what color coffee are we working on? Tammy's got it. She's got her Yoplait. The my cup says Chaos Coordinator. A friend of mine gave that to me. Apparently, she thought that was appropriate. So we but we're super casual today. I was laughing with the girls. I might still have my pajama bottoms on, and we're coming. And then I'm going to introduce Tammy here in a second, who's getting ready to go to a wedding. So, although she does always look fabulous every time I see her, but we've got some gals on our team that are going to share a little bit of just what they are loving about their Park Lane business. So, Tammy, I know you have to run early, so I'm just going to kick it off with you if that's all right.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Tammy Drake, and I have been with Park Lane since January 3rd. So I'm just about 4 months old now, going on 5 months old. And so um I've always had a passion for jewelry. And back when I can remember, my grandmother always played in her jewelry. And then when the seashore necklace was released, the white glass beads, they reminded me of something that she had in her jewelry box I used to play with all the time. So I've always had a passion for jewelry. And so I had prayed last September. It was my birthday. So I was doing a reflection or evaluation of myself. And I was like, okay, God, I'm spending a whole lot of time playing video games. I am a gamer on this phone, and I'm wasting too much time. I was like, so I need something that's going to help me make some money and move forward with doing something beneficial and productive in my life. So then I met Amy. Well, I didn't meet Amy. I known Amy, and Amy was became Amy Atkins. Excuse me, my leader. She is in Park Lane as well, and she introduced me to Park Lane. So it took me a couple months to bite the get bitten by the bug. So I signed up in January, and I have absolutely loved I've fallen in love with this business, and it's been so beneficial to me. And the reason that I did want to sign up, I have a teenage daughter. She turned 15 a couple of weeks ago. So this time next year, she's going to want a car, going to need a car. And so I was like, hey, I'll work this jewelry business, build up my savings, and get my daughter a car next year. Well, the more you start listening to everything they're really saying in Park Lane, there's a Mercedes car program. So so either way it goes, Park Lane's going to pay for me a car next year. May it be by way of Mercedes or just building up my savings, and I take that $500 and put it towards my daughter's car payment. Either way, I'm striving and working. This business has been so wonderful. It's helped. Like I said, I've always loved jewelry, but I'm touching women's lives and helping them come out of their shells and stepping out of their comfort zones and wearing the jewelry and be like, oh, I wore my bold earrings with my t-shirt today, and you've inspired me, Tammy, to come and try to do something different. So if nothing else, that has been the biggest blessing, that women are not afraid, or I'm helping inspire women to no longer be afraid and just try something and just enjoy life and feel confident and bold in what they're wearing and what they're doing. So that's my why. So thank you guys.
Oh, I love that, Tammy. Y'all, her VIP group has been so fun. Thank you for letting me be in it. First of all, Tammy, her girls are constantly posting pictures of themselves in their jewelry. I we'll have to talk later. Like it so inspires me too. Like I thank you so much. Tell us, Tammy, like is Park Lane your full-time thing, or do you have other things that fill your day?
I actually am in education. I'm an instructional coach. And so I have that full time job. Boy, I can't wait till the summertime so I can put all my time into Park Lane. So Park Lane is somewhat part time for me, but I love it. And I really devote time to it. I do. It's my choice. Yeah.
I think Park Lane's the perfect
I
summer
love it.
job for a teacher. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, Tammy, well, thank you so much for sharing. Next, I'd like to introduce another one of our newer stylists, Denise Gindoy. She joined us last June, July,
August.
last August. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, take it away, Miss Denise.
Hi, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Denise Gindoy, and I started with Park Lane after being a customer for a while first. I was Evelyn's customer, probably one of her best customers. and and she had asked me a few times if I was interested in getting involved in becoming a stylist because I love the jewelry so much. And I had no experience, with direct sales. So I really didn't think it would be something that I would be able to do. And, after giving it some time and being asked a couple of times, I finally decided, I'm going to give it a try. What do I have to lose? If I don't like it, then I'll just not do it anymore. And so that was kind of my thought process when I started. But I had no clue how much fun I was going to have. Not only, I mean, I'm a jewelry lover, so of course I love all the pieces. I have to have all of them, when I see something new, I've got to get them. Um, but I found that I'm really enjoying thinking about taking this to a full-time basis. I work full-time right now in corporate finance. I've worked in the corporate world all my life. And I am getting close to retirement age. In 2 years, I'll be able to retire. And so now I'm thinking, as I retire from the 9 to 5 grind, I would love to make this full time. And so that's now my plan. So I've completely segued from just doing something for fun to now thinking of this as a career. So it's really, really grown for me. One of the things that I love is that Park Lane gives us the autonomy to decide how we want to each run our business. They don't have a lot of they're not micromanaging us. They don't have a lot of rules about where or when we can sell. Some of us sell online only. Some people do in-person parties only. Some people sell on Facebook and Messenger parties only. Some people do vendor events. I like to do all of those. For me, the combination, it keeps it fun and exciting and helps me get out there and meet new people. I remember before I started this, I had gone through becoming kind of isolated working from home after COVID. Post COVID, my job became working from home instead of working in an office environment. And I didn't really realize how much I missed the social aspects of getting out and talking to people. And when Evelyn got me to try this, for those of you that don't know, I'm Evelyn's aunt by marriage. I'm also May's aunt by marriage. but um, but this kind of
And
helped
Elena.
me kind of reconnect with. Oh, and there's Elena. Okay, another family member. But this helped me kind of reconnect with family and friends that I hadn't seen in a while after COVID, and I had become so ingrained in staying at home all the time. So I am loving getting out, socializing with people, meeting people, and now it's become kind of a driving goal for me is that I want to get out and meet more people. I want to network and so now I'm doing more vendor events than ever. I'm trying to grow my network of contacts and people, and I'm just enjoying it and looking forward to how far I can take this in the future.
Denise, I love that so much. We often joke around here that Park Lane is a self-improvement program with a compensation plan attached. And not that you needed any self-improving, Denise, but it is. I have seen that in so many people's lives of just that piece that you didn't even know you were missing. I had a lot of friends, and I can't imagine my life without you guys. It just, oh, and what's so fun is Zoom and how you can build a relationship on Zoom. And I love that we have people on our team all across the country. California is represented, Tennessee is represented, Louisiana, Texas. Like it's just been so fun. Thank you for sharing, Denise. I love that. Well, we'll hand it over to her niece, Miss Evelyn Mendez. Go ahead and take it away.
Yay. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming on today for this coffee chat. I think anybody that watches it, or even, hey, bro, there's my brother driving. But I think that anybody that watches it could see like the passion that all of us have in the fun. Okay, so we have passion in the fun of the jewelry business. Yes, we're talking about jewelry. Yes, my sister-in-law May that's on here is wearing her sparkle box earrings. I see that represented. So I mean, it's jewelry, right? We're not walking around selling mattresses. We're not walking around trying to convince someone to buy a life insurance policy. You know what I mean? Like there's not anything, it's something fun. Like all of the stylists on here, like someone complimented my necklace and we're stylists. Like we're seeing, like it's easy to compliment someone. And I think it's funny that, and we always joke around. I know Lane and May will laugh at this, but every time we compliment someone, someone says where they got it, where they got their piece, right? I like your shirt. Oh, I got it on sale at Target. Like everybody brags about where they got it from, but people are now saying, "Oh, you like my earrings? Go talk to Ev." People are saying that at work. I'm like noticing people at work. They're coming by when they're wearing their pieces of jewelry and showing me what they're wearing, and I'm like, "Wait, you're wearing Embraceable? Where'd you get that?" They're like, "We got it from you." But people are noticing it. But for me, I wanted to come on here to say why I love this business. And I know we're talking about jewelry, but I love the camaraderie. I love that now my auntie's on my team and we can like lock arms and like go on the trips together and, just talk about the business together and how we can improve it. Um, one of my most important, one of the things that happened to me in the last year, I've been in the business since last year. I'm like a year and a half, right? I'm still new to the business, but one of the things that means a lot to me is my daughter came to me after I'm getting choked up already, but I have two kids in college. So at one time I had to pay tuition twice until I was like, Nico, are you graduating soon? Because then I would only have to pay one and I would give myself a promotion and only have to pay one, right? So I had a college fund set for both of them. Of course, with COVID and with everything else, like school took a little longer. So the tuition ran out. And I'm like telling my husband, what are we going to do? We have to pay $8,000 a semester cash or whatever, however we're going to do it. I was like, I want my kids to graduate debt free. I want them to graduate from college and not say like, I am stuck paying student loans for X amount of years. So I think Park Lane gave me the opportunity to give that to them. So they are graduating college debt free. They do not have a single student loan. We joke around because they're like, how come all my friends get financial aid? I'm like, your financial aid is right here. Okay. Your financial aid is called Park Lane and you get it every single month when I have to do something college related. Anybody out there that's watching this that has college kids, something college related, you'll always have some other expenses, right? Everybody doesn't know this. Lane and May and Denise, if you guys talk to Clea, but she just got selected to go to this film festival thing in Canada in September. So the girl is going on our Park Lane trip that I won to Ireland in September, early September, and then she has to go to Canada at the end of the month, which means we need to pay for it. So every month we are thankful and say thank you to Park Lane for the opportunity just to show people the jewelry and the fun stuff that we get to do, and at the same time make money for my family to make sure that like my kids are debt free, like I said, graduating from college, which I'm so proud of. And anything that comes up, I have that outlet to like, okay, let me just have a party. You know what I mean? Like and it's not even like, I don't know. I feel like it's not really work to have a party. You send a link, you show people the pictures, and they're like Denise, okay, she orders the bracelet before she even tells everybody about it. Okay. She's like, oh, mermaid? Yes. Click. Oh, she has the impression obsession. But I mean, what's the harm in like finding or treating yourself to something? You know what I mean? Like Mother's Day is coming up. Happy Mother's Day to me. Go buy yourself, a piece that you always wanted. But I mean, I do like that. I love that about the business, that in November, I can have an epic month to win a trip, but at the same time, I paid for Clea's entire tuition bill from that magic November. You know what I mean? I was like trying to earn that trip, working my hardest. And it was funny because we kept on winning all this jewelry and I kept on having all these parties and it was all about the jewelry that I honestly forgot that I had $4,000 coming to me because I was like, wait, we were making money at the same time. I was so focused on the trip that I kind of forgot that like, okay, and behind the scenes, we are making money, guys. Like it's hitting our bank accounts and like well, once a week, we get paid once a week on this. So I'm like, oh, where'd that extra $500 come from? Oh yeah, Park Lane just paid me. You know what I mean? But I think it's fun. I love the trips. I love the business. But one of the things, and this will get goosebumps on you, but Jill is an amazing leader. Like she is the leader of this team, and everybody, it's like she talks and everyone's like focused on the camera because I don't know. I feel like there's a connection with us. We were in a business before this, and I was like 4 or 5 levels down from Jill, but I was like, I will follow this girl. She is like, she has 7 kids, does everything for them. She's like May. She has a lot of children, but and Elaine, but I will follow her to in any business, in any business. Like I signed up. She talked to me. I was like at a train station and it was raining, and I signed up just because she said, just talk to me about how easy and fun it was. But I was like, I don't care if you're selling, post-it notes. I will follow you. She's a great leader, and we all appreciate. I said post-it notes because there's a bunch of post-it. But a great leader that just loves to help people. So it's not only about like jewelry, it's about, being there for all of us. And there's a lot of us that ask her random questions over and over, but she still answers it despite being busy with her family and her life. But she's amazing. So you're one of the reasons why I love being in this business.
Oh, that's hard to follow up. Thank you. I truly like it seems like it's jewelry, but jewelry is the cream on the top. Like there is so much more. And the fact that my job is to look cute like that, I love that. I found direct sales jewelry when I was an officer in the military, and I didn't realize how much I had missed being with women until I came into Premier Designs. I was with them for 22 years, and when they closed their doors, I thought, okay, that's been 22 years, longer than most marriages. It was a good run, and I said to my husband, I'm also a PE teacher at my kids' school. And I said, but I have no background in that. I love kids and I love fitness. And, I'll teach you how to bounce a basketball. And I said to my husband, I said, I think I want to go back to school and like learn to do what I'm doing. We've been married 30 years. He's told me no twice, and that was one of them. He said, my kids are a little teeny tiny hill country private school. He's like, they can't pay you a nickel more, Jill. What they pay me now almost covers my gas to get to school. He's like, why would you do that? And then we had the heart to heart of, Jill, you have this much time and we still need this much income. And I'm like, I have 7 kids. I cannot go get a full-time job. I have a full-time job. Mom is my full-time job. And I'm not a stay-at-home mom. I'm a stay-in-the-van mom. That's what I tell everybody. And so half the time you see me go live, I'm in my car, but it's okay. Anyway, so my dear friend, Jennifer Keller, who is our big leader, she and I were also in Premier together. And she is the gal that I would follow if she sold Post-it notes as well. And she had dropped a one-liner on Facebook. She lives in Southern California. They were getting evacuated because of the fires down there in December of 2020. And she dropped a little one-liner on Facebook that they were getting evacuated. And she had decided she was going to move to Park Lane Jewelry. And y'all, I called her immediately to tell her what a ridiculous idea that was. Jennifer, it's 2020. Nobody's buying jewelry. That's why our jewelry company is closing. Like, why would you, of all the things to get into, why would you get back into jewelry? It obviously doesn't work. And she said, Jill, Park Lane is wrapping up the biggest year they've ever had in 65 years. And y'all, I pulled the car over and pulled out a notebook. I'm like, who has the biggest year ever in 2020? Except for Zoom, right? We all finally figured out how to use Zoom. And I was absolutely fascinated. I mean, I love jewelry. I love the confidence and what it does for a person. It was super fun to go back to my college reunion, and y'all, they didn't recognize me. It was so rewarding. My husband and I dated for 2 years in college, and they're like, who is Matt Ross's wife? Like, they didn't, it was just so fun. I'm like, jewelry, people, jewelry and a little makeup. It's amazing what it can do for you. The Anyway, so what I have found, I've been with Park Lane now for 3.5 years, and Park Lane's getting ready to go into their 70th year of business, y'all. 70 years. So we're talking McDonald's and Disney. Like, those are two companies that have been around that long, that have withstood the test of time. And y'all, when Premier closed their doors, my heart was utterly broken. My entire life, I didn't realize how much of my identity was wrapped up in that. And I mean, to date, it's the biggest loss I've suffered in my life. And I have lived a charmed life, obviously, if the death of my company is my biggest loss. But to see what's going on in Park Lane, and if I was going to jump in again, I wanted to know it was with a company that was tried and true, that knew what they were doing. I couldn't have a loss like that again. And I came into Park Lane very, very hesitant, y'all. I was like, we are not getting married on the first date. It's just out of necessity. And I was kind of looking for reasons not to fall in love with this company. It is a coffee chat, right? I promise it's just cream in there. It's not happy hour. But I was looking for reasons not. And I just got back from Paris with Park Lane. We do 2 luxury travel trips a year. And that trip just sealed the deal for me. Y'all, the love that was in that room, the family owned, the 3 brothers bought Park Lane from their parents, about 20 years ago. And the love and the care and the service and their kids are all working in Park Lane. It is just, I love it. I really, really love it. And I just want to tell the world about this company. I think for $99, everyone should give it a try. Not only do you get Park Lane's incredible marketing, oh my gosh, like, can you even keep up with the style drops, right? Like, oh, now let's have a deal of the day. Now let's have a steal of the day. Let's give double bonuses at $60. Like, nobody does buy 2, get 4 at half price to start with. That alone is, if you know a company that does, please tell me, because if I like their product, I want to shop with them. That's how I like to shop. And it just, so not only do you get Park Lane's incredible marketing genius, but then you get Team Sparkle. So my friend Jennifer Keller, y'all, she came into Park Lane. It was her and 5 of her dearest friends. I wasn't even in that circle. That she's like, I want to keep working with you guys. Like, I have loved our team in Premier. I want to keep that team together. And Jennifer and I we were just friends in Premier. And so that was her. She's like, I'm going to move into Park Lane with my 5 girlies. Boom. And y'all, we now are the 3rd biggest team in all of Park Lane jewelry. I know, I was just kind of doing the math in my head the other day, like, wait, we're executive company vice president team. There's only one level above that. And it is in part to Jennifer. She is brilliant. She is an incredible businesswoman. She's an accountant by design, accountant by trade. Y'all, she is, and loyal. Little inside scoop, because this is coffee chat. Did you guys know Jennifer still has a job? She works for, she is an accountant for a company. She's been working for them for years, just Tuesday mornings. She goes in every Tuesday morning. I can't even think how much money she's making in Park Lane. I know how much I'm making, and she's 10 times more people than I have on my team. But because she's just so loyal, she's like, I'm going to stay with them. They are, I think a year and a half. She's got a year and a half left with them. With, I don't know, the contract she signed or they're, I don't know why the year and a half, but nope, there she is every Tuesday. She's just awesome that way. Oh my gosh, I adore that woman. And the systems that we have in place to come alongside you and help you be successful are just phenomenal. So if you have tried direct sales before, you haven't tried it with Park Lane, and you haven't tried it with Team Sparkle. And then in addition to that, and thank you so much for your kind words, but y'all, it's true. We have our little smaller subset. We are the Sparkle Gems, and it is this, just this family and this, the encouragement and the, I mean, I love you're in business for yourself, but you are not in business by yourself. And so if you are a super creative person and you want to come up with all these incredible ideas, Evelyn, or if you are not creative at all and you need to listen to everyone's creative ideas, Jill, and then you implement them. Like it is the match made in heaven. It is, you can be creative if you want to be, but you don't have to be. Like, it just, you can come and you bring your talents to the table, and then we have this incredible buffet. Like, it just, I've got gals on our team putting kids through college. I've got gals on our team that it's their full-time income. Gals on their team that it's about the jewelry, and if I make some money, yay. What I do know is that 50% of Americans are $500 a month short. And what better way than looking cute? Jewelry is the perfect product to sell, you guys. It's visual, and you don't need a degree in like skincare to do it. Like, I love, put on my earrings. You like them, you don't like them. You don't need to wear them for 30 days to see if they're going to work for you. I love jewelry. There's no brand loyalty. You can wear your Park Lane earrings with your sweet necklace that I found in a drawer that my husband gave me after the birth of our first child. Like, I'm like, how, just so sentimental. Like, stack that in with all of your other pieces. Like, I love that about jewelry. I'm not trying to change somebody. Layered in with a Walmart necklace, right? Like, it just, you can do all the things. And then it's lightweight and easy to ship around. So it's the perfect thing to do long distance. Like, I'm not mailing bowls and hoping candles don't melt in the Texas heat. Like, it just, and it doesn't have to take over your entire house. Like, I mean, it can if you want it to. Jill, there's jewelry everywhere. My husband's like, I'm like, oh, we have a big house.
I think we're all guilty of that.
Anyway, all of that to say is, if you've been thinking about doing something a little bit different, kind of like Tammy, doing something a little bit extra like Evelyn, I think you should give us a shot. You have truly nothing to lose. $99 is going to get you $500, your choice of jewelry. And we do a launch party for you. After that launch party, if you're like, yeah, you know what, this isn't for me, then keep the jewelry. It's yours. Or you might be like, oh wow, Park Lane has another carrot to chase. Denise didn't realize how much of a carrot chaser she was. Wait, another that bracelet I can earn? The another trip, another car. Oh my gosh, you guys, it has been a ton of fun. And I'll be super honest, our team and myself specifically, very low pressure. Like, I want what you want, and I do want to come alongside you, and because it's going to push you a little bit, right? It is doing something new and something different. And so being able to link arms and run with another team, just, oh, I'm in love. So any questions? Anything I forgot? So I didn't give you kind of the whole spiel of, all the nuts and bolts of Park Lane. You probably, maybe you've heard that before. But if you haven't, please reach out, or the stylist that invited you could send you one of our recordings that does have all the little, the ins and outs of how it all works. But truly, it's reach out to your stylist and say, all right, I'm in. And she will send you the link to sign up. She'll get your launch party date on the calendar. The beauty of that launch party is you are technically the stylist at that party. So you're going to make all the commission, but you really just have to sit there and look pretty. Like, we do all the work for you. So you're going to invite your friends to the party. The other perk of that launch party is you're also the hostess. So all of that hostess free jewelry is yours as well. Our goal for our new stylist is to have $1,000 launch party. Actually, our goal is to get you to 10 orders because then you get $400 in free jewelry. Add that to the 500 you already have. Now your jewelry box is looking pretty sparkly. And again, at the end of that lunch party, if you're like, yeah, thanks, but no thanks, we promise to still love you. Let's go ahead, and do you have the link for the survey?
Yeah, let me grab it.
So I was going to put that in the chat for us here real quick. And please, is it Sheena? Did I say that right? Sheena, you had a
Yes.
party yesterday. Oh my
Yes.
goodness, I love that. Who invited you today?
On yesterday. It was nice. I wanted and expected a little bit more people to come. Because I had Christy come out and she brought some beautiful jewelry. But the ones that did come really enjoyed it. I'm excited. It's just rather new. I'm coming out of working in furniture right now and transitioning. And sales is my thing. Just learning the verbiage is going to be one thing so I can, get my people to buy. Other than that, it's pretty simple. I did home interior for like 10 years. I was a junior rep. So yeah, once I get into this, girls, y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. I'm learning. I wanted to go with my new little pal today, but I was exhausted because I never stay up so late anymore. So about being in furniture business, you go to work at 9 a.m. and don't come home to 9, especially when you're the store manager, and that's the role I always lead in my job. So it keeps me busy. But last night I was really trying to listen and stay focused and to learn. But ladies, this morning I woke up and my son was like, "Oh, it really beat you up last night, huh?" Because I'm a 7 o'clock coffee person, not a talker, but I'm a 7 o'clock coffee person. And he seen me in the bed at 9. He said, "Are you gonna get up and get your coffee?" I said, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go and do that, start my day." So on my way back from going to my little coffee shop that I always go to, I was like, "Oh yeah, I was supposed to do the Zoom, but I just couldn't make it with Elevin." But if I would have known that I was gonna be that exhausted, I would have been like, "Buddy, you feel like picking me up?" And then I would have went with her. But by the time I realized it was like 9:30, her event was for 10, and it was a little too late to get that buddy ride because she lived in Pumpkin Center and I live in Ponchatoula. So yeah, I had a great time. Last night was very great. My lunch party was nice. I'm looking forward to having some more parties. Matter of fact, I think me and my son's girlfriend she want to do one for me. So I'm gonna help her out with some. I think probably in another next 2 weeks. So
And
I'm excited.
Yay.
well, we're so excited to have you on the team, Sheena. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh my goodness, you guys. Well, grab that survey link off the chat.
Hopefully it works. If not, I'll send it.
Perfect. And I'm going to do the drawing for the $200 in free jewelry on Monday. So we had some gals that wanted to come that couldn't make it at this time. So like I said, this was recorded, and shoot that out to your gals. And if you're watching the recording, thank you guys so much. Make sure you reach out to the stylist that sent this to you and get that survey so you can go in for the $200 in free jewelry. All righty, y'all. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you guys. Thanks for
Bye,
joining me.
guys. Thank you.